Hey, you guys. I accidentally had my monitor on, so I can hear myself, and I hate that. I hate that. Guys, it's the final chapter. We have the big one, the giant one. But before we get to unboxing the McFarlane Batwing, let's say hello to our chat. Dark Monster 76 was here earlier today asking it shipped already. Mine did. I don't know why. It shipped before my Batmobile. So who knows why? Payne's Toy Sample was here. They're going to be live in half an hour along with Brick Something on another channel. So you have options after this show. Feel free to check either of them out. I love seeing my friends do well. So please, Payne's Toy Sample, Brick Something, both excellent. But hang out with me. So I figure let's talking's fun, but let's get to the action. Let's unbox a Batwing. As you can see, we have our fancy box. I'm not going to spin this one around, but we do get a picture of the Batwing. We get a call out that it's over 34 inches in wingspan. The Flash logo. Batwing gold label in the DC Multiverse for 12+. I've already cut the tape on this, so let's go ahead and pull the lid. Right away we have this cardboard flap. Lift it up and we reveal the main part of the Batwing. Let's lift that out, at least this part out. See, it looks like there's little accessories in this box. These might be the front points of the Batwing. Show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, definitely. I don't know if you can see this, if the camera's picking this up, but there's some dry brushing right there already in just even this little piece. Excuse me. This is far more gunmetal than black. It's more scraping and dry brushing. Definitely some interesting paint work there. There's our main body piece. Like that out. Again, we see the nice dry brushing on the body. I think if you... No. There. Cockpit pops open. Mechanism's nice. Much better than the superpowers. You know. Interesting that this feels like something. I wonder if there's instructions. We haven't gotten that far. Put this to the side for the moment. Oh, real fast underneath. See this. Get these little moving bits here. I think those are the jets. No spin on this, but some nice paint. We have our landing gear, which is hidden under some doors. I think that's picking up. With spinny wheels, people. We have wheels that spin. What a time to be alive. Actually, the nice thing is there is a tire tread, just lines on that wheel. We do get some color variation. Let's see if I can show you that between the tire and that. Really pretty nice, actually. Should be for the price, though. Put this to the side. See what other secrets await us. This seems like a thing.
Maybe it's not a thing. Maybe it's just a protecting piece. The back. This goes up. And here are wings, I think. Oh, it looks like they have separate points, just probably to make it fit in this box. Yeah, look at how massive that is. Better look at the wing here. Definitely some grooves, some nice molding in there. Lots of this dry brush scrape look on this gunmetal color. You know, the thing about gunmetal is at night, I'm sure it looks black. More silver work, nice paint apps. This is massive. Also in here it looks like we have our wall mount. Our stand and some screws to put those in the wall with. The actual base and instructions. Looks like we can get rid of this. Pull this base out. It's a nice looking base. Oh, got our McFarlane trading card hidden underneath there. Okay, so that little middle piece lifts out. There's these little stand bits, I think. We'll mess with that later. This will get wall mounted, so I'm not too concerned about it. That is our base. There's our little mount bits, which are metal. Those are hefty. Instructions. Okay, instructions for the mounts. But let's look at this first. Oh, okay, so these are actually the top fins. Let's see if we can get a look here. Now, are these labeled? Left side, right side. Oh, yep, right. There's an R right here on the plastic. Snaps in. Presumably that makes you left. Snaps in. Gets our points. Again, there's a left side and a right side to these. There's an L here on this inside tab. So that goes. Do I have my landing gear down? I wonder if that's making my life more difficult. Get these nice little covers for the wheels, kind of giving you a nice complete look. Why is there a light at? Okay, so left. I'm gonna hide whatever's going on somewhere on the side. That's gonna have to be some cropping, but we can hide that. Right. Do clip in. Okay, so next are the wings. Left side, right side. R on the inside. So I do like that we have a matching R on the body. That makes this left. Try not to hit my microphone. There we go. That's a big old honker. That's what that is. Wow, that is big. Let me grab, for comparison, it's not assembled at the moment, but I do still have the 12-inch Batwing from Spin Master, just for a quick size comparison. It is significantly small. Well, not significantly. I'd say it's probably about 75% the size, at least the cockpit. But, you know, this is what I was talking about with just it being kind of boring, blah. I mean, if you're a photographer, this is probably great. But compare that underside to this underside. Just so much detail and finish even on the bottom, which isn't where you're primarily going to be looking at this thing. We even have a clear cockpit, or clear window to the cockpit here. And I wonder if that's in reference to him being able to, like, eject out. Because we've seen that in the trailer. So, I wonder if that's what that's about. I just knocked both the tips off. Flipping this around. So let me get those up. Put those back on. Right, left. Cockpit opens with the button press. It's weird. We do have like some really nice like sculpting. I thought this was just sticker, but this is sculpted. So that is nice. I do not have the McFarlane Keaton Batman yet, because Todd hasn't shipped that. What are you doing, Todd? But what we do have is the Mezco 112 Keaton Batman that we previously reviewed. I bet he would happily substitute for us in this. Remember, kids, it's just a magnet. So we can just put that in place like that. Yeah, sits right in there. That's, yeah, it's nice looking. Looking real good. Yeah, paint apps are nice. There is scraping along everything. There are silver details throughout the piece. Just extra line work as compared to the cheaper options. Which again, these are all things you would expect at this price point. You'd want that extra fit and finish. And so far, you know, we're getting a lot of that. But yeah, looks good. It looks real good. I'm excited to actually try to hang this up on my wall. I will have to get back to you guys on how that works. But it is unboxed. Thank you guys. Back to the desk.
Wow, thank you, Chris from Wednesday, for that unboxing video. We've had a few more people jump in the chat, so thank you, Lucha Johnny, Alpha Magnus, and Scott for joining us today. Now, I know you're saying, but Chris, how does this compare to the Spin Master? I know there was a quick brief bit there, but I'm sure you'd like to see a little bit more of a comparison. So let's do that. So here we are, the top of the Spin Master Batwing. We're just going to pan across. It's all molded this black color. We have some simple panels. The cockpit is almost the length of the main fuselage. It is clear, but no paint apps, no rounded corners. Everything's kind of beveled. Very simple. Now let's go ahead and hop over and take a look at the McFarlane. It's the gunmetal color. Quite a bit more detail. We get the paint apps that we just do not get with the Spin Master version. The cockpit, smaller, more proportionate to the rest of the unit, to the Batwing. Get our nice silver details, nice scraping, some chamfered edges, I think is the phrase. I'm not a design guy. Now the bottom, Spin Master, you have the unfinished wings. No real detail underneath. Fans are quite large, don't do anything. We have a landing gear without spinning wheels. They just pop out uncovered. Very plain. So this is not something you'd want to look up at if you're hanging it from the ceiling. Now let's compare that to the McFarlane bottom, and we have the nice sculpting throughout. We have the line work. We have the nice covered landing gears that pop out with the rolling wheels. We have that bomber's window. The fans are small, and those are actually the mount points for the wall mount system, which is up on my wall. I won't show you guys that, but it's above my desk, and I'm looking at it right now. And finally, let's compare cockpits. That's what she said. Nothing's going on in the Spin Master, just open space. This is designed to fit a 12-inch action figure. I have seen some customizers do some really cool stuff with this space. I'm not sure I'm that talented of a customizer. If you are, this could definitely be a very good option for you. Now, if we look at the McFarlane cockpit, we have nice sculpted consoles, some painting. We have that dry brushing in there. Doesn't make as much sense as the rest of the body, but it is there. Some silver bits. You can't quite see it from this angle, but the radar screen is blue. So some nice detail work, some very nice detail work. Things we should see in the price jump between these two. So that's our back and forth between the two. So final thoughts. Is the McFarlane Batwing worth the retail of $250? Probably not. I really like it. You can use a 10% off code. I think it's MTS10. There's also a 15% off code I'd have to find. And I've also seen McFarlane toy stores, you have to catch it at just the right moment. They've listed Batmobile and Batwing packs together for $250, the price of just the Batwing. So there are some saving options. If you're looking for a really nice display piece, there's not a 100% off code. You could rob somebody who's done with their money like me. I would rather you didn't. Please. But yeah, so I'm keeping this one. Spin Master 12 inches going back to Target. And that's just for me. Should have just made a retail 89 Batwing. This movie is why it costs so much. You know, I honestly think this is going to be a very low MOQ item. We'll see. I don't think there's going to be many of them. I think it's going to appreciate in value. We'll see. I'm going to hold on to all my box materials for when I decide to take it off my wall. Thank you guys for being here. And I know you're wondering, final chapter of Batwing, what's next? Well, only one thing comes next. Batmobiles. That's right. I've already got the Spin Master Batmobile. The McFarlane one finally shipped and is supposed to be here on Monday. So I think I'm going to do one video to compare the two. I will say the Spin Master non-RC version is very small. Very, very small. If you are on the Geek Dad Life Discord, you've probably seen my pictures. So yeah, you can see that comparison there. But hey guys, no more Batwings. So excited. Thank you, Lucha Johnny, Alpha Magnus, Scott, Payne, all you guys. Scott just got the animated series Batwing, the metal $10 one from a thrift store for like $6. I will tell you, I just bought a silver one. Not the size, it's how you use it. The silver one off of eBay, I paid more than that. I'm going to add it to my display just because I think it's kind of fun to have those things hanging up there. Please, guys, this weekend and here on out, let yourselves shine. Just know I appreciate you. I think you're great. If you've made it this far, it'd be really very cool if you would please, I'm trying to find my button, like this video, comment on this video, and subscribe to my channel. And you guys have just the greatest day.